Hello, my people. Today we're gonna talk about this current riot or protest in United Kingdom. People might not know when this, disorder started in United Kingdom. And what triggered it. There's, I think, two major events that triggered this protest or riot that we see in UK today. And the first one was when a policemen were beaten up by a group of Asian men in, I think, Manchester Airport. And another second event that triggered this protest or riot is when a black person, a teenager, that have a link to, I think, Uganda, something like that. The parents is from Uganda, went into a concert, music concert, and unalive 3 children, which is evil act and wicked. Everyone should condemn it. And this triggers this nationwide protest and riot we see going on this time in United Kingdom. And when we compare the riot in 2011 to this one happening in 2024, because when that riot happened, that 2011 riot happened, there's a lot of people that, we know, prominent people, like someone like Donald Trump, was complaining that the UK they should have dealt with the protesters, these rioters, harshly. They allowed them to hijack the country. Now, we know what happened, why did that riot happen in 2011. We don't want to go through it now. We don't want to talk about it. It's not our topic today is about this current one. But now, Trump is quiet because people doing this protest or riot are the far right, the racists. But sometimes if you say that they're racist, they get offended, and they will say they are defending their country, that their country have been invaded by the foreigners, the immigrants. But don't forget that when these people talk about, because I see some black people, they make mistake and follow this far right. When they talk about immigrants, they're not talking about, they're talking about people that doesn't resemble them. They're not talking about people that resemble them when it comes about, immigration and immigrants. They are targeting people that doesn't resemble them. So if you're a black person, you'll be stupid to support what they're doing. And don't forget that they know that the immigration they are talking about, the former prime minister was a conservative for 14 years. This conservative that danced to the far right are the one that are bringing all these immigrants into the country, and they claim that they're stopping immigrants, but they're bringing it because they know that their country cannot. They cannot function without immigrants. That's the point, but they don't want you to know that. So let's circle back to how this whole thing unfolded. So these people, if a black person is supporting these people, you will find out that these people you are supporting about, that crime that immigrants have overrun their country is just a hypocrite. You don't trust them. You don't even follow them. And now, when the 2011 riot was going on, they are saying that you see, these people are not even protesting. They are looting the places. They are destroying properties. But now, this far right that we are crying when the protest of 2011 was going on, then the same thing that happened in 2011. They are looting. They are destroying properties. You see how you cannot follow them or trust them. And another point is that, as I was saying, that these people, when I talk about immigrant, is just people that doesn't resemble them. This kind of xenophobia, because not long ago, like 2 years ago, Ukraine had problem, in their country. Russia invaded them, and they have refugees. And this country was saying they pay you to house the Ukrainian refugee, and some of them took in the Ukrainian refugees, and they housed them in their houses. You see, they don't care once it's people that resemble them. They don't complain that these people the country is filled up. We can't afford to accommodate the Ukrainians. No, you don't see them saying that. They even pay them money to house Ukrainians. Most of them are willing to house Ukrainian refugees, which I'm not saying is the best thing to do. It's a good thing to do. But the same people are going to various refugee housing places to, burn it down. You see the hypocrisy in this far right, this racist. You can't just using the term far right is not. We're not doing justice to them. These people are racist. They want people that only resemble them. Once you don't resemble them, you are into trouble. And if you're a black person living outside of London, you should be very careful now, because there's lots of videos, circulating around where these people, if they see you, they'll beat you up. You better watch your steps if you are outside London this time around, because if these people, if they see you, you might be victim. Telling you, these people are not laughing. And another thing they want to do, that's why they are continuing the riot, is that they want to make sure that their voice is heard through this kind of means. Because now this is a major issue now in this country. Now they will force the government to talk about immigration, which they would have done in previous government, but because the previous government, they are part of it, they didn't want to do it. It's not like I'm in support of Labour government. I'm not a liberal by any scratch of imagination. And I'm not saying that people don't have right to control people that come, which they're doing. They're doing it. But what we condemn is hypocrisy. You know what I mean? And even though when you look at stuff that triggers them to demonstrate, as you can see in that, that's this evil black guy that went and do something terrible to innocent children. That guy is evil, pure evil. But we see not long ago in London, a white person, white man, did the same thing to a young black man, a black boy, going to school. So this evil is here in the West to stay. And the thing is that even the country have problem because now they say their prison is filled up. And imagine if the prison is filled up, which means many people are committing a lot of crime in this country. And now what they want to do is to, release some of them. And as you release some of them, these people gonna be danger to the community. So you see this kind of violence gonna continue. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our video. And if you disagree with us, let us know in the comment section. I'm your Bratan, the mood as Russians cause me. Peace.